And we begin tonight with breaking news. The flip of a coin is what decided whether or not a teenager would open fire on his classmates 2 weeks ago. That's what Caleb Sharpe told detectives about the shooting at Freeman High. This revelation came to light in court documents obtained by KXLY4 News late this afternoon. Good evening. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Nadine Woodward. 2 weeks ago today, Caleb admitted taking a gun to his high school and shooting 4 classmates. He said his anger had been building for months, even years, and had been considering a school shooting for 2 years. He said the night before he flipped a coin, tails, he wouldn't do it and would never think about it again. The coin landed on heads. And the next day, he says he brought a gun to school on the bus and opened fire. Today, prosecutors filed 51 new charges. In addition to the murder and attempted murder charges he's already facing, specifically 51 charges of second-degree assault. Victims of each assault are listed by initial only. Court documents also reveal what the janitor did that day to stop the shooting. Joe Bowen said that he came out of a restroom where he'd been doing repairs and heard the gunshots. He says he saw smoke and Caleb Sharpe walking towards him. He told Sharpe to get on the ground. Sharpe complied, and Bowen put his knee into the boy's back until the school resource deputy could arrive. Sharpe told detectives his plan went exactly how he wanted, but that he didn't plan to shoot anyone specifically, just people in general. And today, for the first time, the 15-year-old faced a judge. As the mother of the student he's accused of killing sat just steps away. Sam Strahan's mother was visibly upset as she arrived in the courtroom. Her son was one of 4 students shot that day, the only one, though, who did not survive his injuries. KXLY4's Caroline Flynn working for you tonight. Caroline, you were in juvenile court for Sharpe's appearance. What can you tell us about it?
Nadine, in every image I've seen of Sharpe before his appearance in court today, I always thought he looked so young. Today, unhandcuffed, in a pair of tan pants and a black shirt, he appeared older and taller. 2 weeks to the day, and at almost the same time, Caleb Sharpe made the decision to open fire in a second-floor hallway of his high school. He appeared in front of a judge in juvenile court. His very brief appearance was to set a date for his declination hearing, which is where it will be decided if he'll be tried as a juvenile or adult. We were only allowed to film Caleb, attorneys, and the judge in court today. The gallery, which is reserved for family and observers, was off limits. I can tell you that moments before Sharpe entered the courtroom, Sam Strahan's mother walked in. The space was small, and she only sat several feet from the teen responsible for ending her son's life. She was visibly upset for the entire 12-minute proceeding, but it seems the two never made eye contact. Sharpe never looked back. He appeared very calm and focused, only opening his mouth to utter yes to his attorney. But this is as far as the case will go for now. All they did was set the date, almost 6 months away, which shocked many leaving the courtroom. Outside, Sharpe's attorney said he had no problem with the April 2nd, 2018 date. It's a complex case, and he wants to be prepared.
We talked about it in advance, and we agreed to that date. You know, if it turns out that that date doesn't work for one reason or another, potentially it could be moved up, potentially it could be moved back.
Sharpe's attorney would not comment on the merits of the case, but did say he wants his client to be treated as a juvenile, as that's what he is. Tonight on KXLY4 News at 6, I'll explain the factors that went into deciding whether or not he will be tried as an adult or a juvenile. Live in studio, Caroline Flynn, KXLY4 News.
All right, thank you, Caroline.